Okay, so we about to make this shout out page. I'm trying to see if this. I'm kind of distracted right now. First of all, shout out to my nigga Snook.
And my nigga Crimson.
Always besties for life.
Shout out to Ernest because he just
sent this great
so
recorded him singing like he is the best. Like if you can sing, if you are a guy that can sing, you are good with me.
Unless you ugly.
No, I mean,
well, we could be friends.
We could be cool. You know, right? We don't.
But Ernest is on top right now.
He's that was up just there because we're gonna save that.
Save.
Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead with your next shout out.
So shout out to Brandon, Teresa, Michael, Delante, Daniel, my best friend on Twitter.
Okay.
Brandon Feeman, my dimples, Deshaun, Genuine Colt, Chris Sawyer, Rob. You could go.
Okay. Shout out to Yella, Rondell, Ron, Fat Booty. You know Josh. Shout out to my nigga Georgia, of course, my best for life, and my little baby Andre because he's my heart. I'ma spoil him.
I thought Fat Booty was Georgia.
No, don't.
Oh, I was being nosy.
Shout out to Dwayne. Shout out to Bon Diaz. Shout out to Josh. Shout out to Twan. Shout out to Tick. Shout out to Rob. Rayshawn. My nigga Rayshawn. Because that's like my nigga for life. Shout out. Shout out to
he just made it. Shout out to Michael. Shout out to Rob. Shout out to I ain't even trying to say a real name. Izzy. Shout out to Jason. Shout out to Jaquez. Shout out to Dede. Shout out to David. Shout out to Erica. Big Erica. Alexis. Charles.
Okay. Shout out to Frank. Shout out to Bear. Shout out to Carl, my baby Carl. Shout out to D'Angelo, my best. Shout out to Josiah.
Daniel, idiot.
Excuse me. Get off my stuff.
You get off.
Shout out to my best E, my sister E. Shout out to Josiah. Shout out to Liddell. Shout out to my sister Crystal. Shout out to my sister
Crystal. What's up, girl? I love you. You sorry?
Okay, shout out
to yeah.
Shout out to my best Sue. Shout out to my cousins, all my cousins. Shout out to my mama, cause
what's up?
You already know. It's my mom's.
Yeah.
Shout out to everybody that liked my video. Thank you for all the support. I'm gonna put up some more because I'm working.
Shout out to Evan. Shout out to George.
Shout out to George. Yes. Shout out.
Shout out to Brandon. Remember Brandon, the funny one? Who had the real cute friend Kappa was real short.
Oh yes.
Shout out to
him. Shout out to Meech. Yes.
Shout out two times for that.
Okay. Yeah. Shout out to Daymar, my nigga Daymar. Yeah.
Shout out to Anthony, Jovel.
Shout out to Kevin and Daquan and Dennis and the other Dennis and
Darnell, Jovel,
Brandon. Shout out to
Daquan.
Oh, I said that.
No, it's a different Daquan. Jasmine, Janice, all y'all Sabrina.
Shout out to Jada, my nigga Jada.
Shout out to Devin.
All my tech niggas. You already know. Class of 11. Shout out to Devin Johnson.
You better have it.
Shout out to
I'm real sorry. Shout out to Diamond. I forgot. My best friend Devontae. Ooh, he's mad. He had to eat.
Shout out to Morg. Shout out to all my Gen Academy friends.
Shout out to Chelsea, Delonte. Ooh,
Delonte.
Sean.
Shout out to
Chris.
Shout out to Dwayne from Nigeria. Ooh, to Damien from Nigeria. It was another Dwayne, you know.
Javon, Alex.
And shout out to Damien from Nigeria, you know. Shout out to CJ. And
shout out to
Ekene.
David.
Shout out to
that's my best, right? Shout out to Frank. I ain't talked to him in a minute.
I don't know who that is. I'm sorry.
You don't.
Okay. Shout out to
Aaron Williams.
Shout out to Aaron Troy. That's my nigga.
Yeah.
Shout out to Ashley too. Yes.
Jeremy, Gary.
Jeremy?
Yeah. Jeremy Barkley.
I know a Jeremy, but I'm not shouting him out.
Yeah.
Shout out to L Boogie. Hey. Shout out to Bo.
Shout out to Pro.
Yes.
Anti.
Shout out to Pro.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that other person.
Who? Anti, nigga. What do you mean?
You anti boy. You go anti. You get it together. Right. Polo Melski, hey. Shout out to you.
Shout out to my sister Ashley.
Shout out to Malcolm. I said all my tech niggas. I don't need to shout them out. Shout out to Real.
Brandon Williams.
Shout out to my nigga Brandon. Free bands up in this piece for real. Cause all these niggas.
Bad for you. I'm just playing.
Free Brandon.
Free him though.
Free
my nigga Nation. Oh, that's my little boo boo. I was about to say free my.
Shout out to all the TSA niggas, cause they're just the best. TSA on deck.
God.
Shout out to Mike. Ludacris looking Mike.
Who's it? Do I know him?
He looked like Ludacris, girl. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but yeah. Shout out to Davy Young. Shout out to
shout out to my cousin Maya. You know.
Let me see. Shout out to all the Joshes that I know. All of them.
She know like a million.
Yes.
Stories.
So shout out to all of them.
I got a big head.
As long as you know. I'm sorry.
I got real sorry.
Okay. Man, I can't think of nobody else to shout out. Man, if I forgot about you, I'm sorry. It's like 3:00 in the morning for real.
5:00 in the morning. I hate that song. Why am I singing it?
Right. So it's like 3:00 in the morning for real.
Wait, we ain't done. Y'all see my best friend Devontae?
I don't know.
I did.
Shout out to Jordan. Yes.
Yay.
I did not forget about you, darling. I just remembered. Shout out to you. Shout out to
Travi Kickdo. Yeah. Remember that nigga?
Yeah. Let me see. No.
But you already shot him?
No, I was talking about everybody but him.
Yeah, that's
just messed up. Yeah. Shout out to Roosevelt. Yes.
And Roosevelt.
And Chuck. Shout out to you too, Chuck. You know.
Shit.
And Trill. Shout out to you too. And Pone. Yes. Shout out to you. Oh dang, he wanted us to say
shout out to
both of y'all now. LOL, and ask her, does she want to pick
y'all? Shout out to Ceylon Hollister. That's been like my best friend on Facebook. Shout out to Aaron Rice. Yeah.
Shout out to all my followers on Twitter.
All mine. Follow me at _ Jaleesa J. If you don't know how to spell that, I don't know what to say about you.
Follow me at Not Playing Games. Cause I ain't playing no games.
Shout out to my sister though, Leanne V.
I was about to say, didn't you already shout her out?
No.
I'm sorry.
Okay. All my sisters, I got like 1 million of them. All y'all.
Shout out to Cedric. Oh my gosh, how could I forget about you?
Shout out to the other Cedric. Shout out to Giovanni.
Shout out to Giovanni.
Yeah,
yes.
That's
a joke.
He get a good head.
Oh, I'll take it back.
Yeah. Shout out to Elena. Oh, dang,
okay, well,
that's about it, because I ain't about to go through all
right,
that. But shout out to everybody you know.
Right. Shout out to y'all. Love y'all. Mwah. Shout out to all my friends on Facebook and all my followers. If I forgot to mention your name, I'm so sorry.
If I forgot your name, it's her fault.
Peace.